And now we unearth a real find, a history-making creature feature.
Yes, this is a world first. You will never have seen this on television before, and you won't see it on television again until we have it again. Today we have, for the first time live in the studio, a living dinosaur.
Wow.
Here it is. Let's not frighten it. We'll come around the back. We've made a sort of a nighttime set here because it's not really liking going out in the daytime.
That's
Isn't it
fantastic.
superb? A real dinosaur.
David, I thought dinosaurs were extinct. How have we
Well,
got a dinosaur?
this is the mystery of the whole thing. They were thought to have become extinct about 70 million years ago, and then some scientific friends were up at Carnarvon Gorge in Central Australia, and they found this one under a fern. It's a little bit frightened. It's shaking a little bit in the with the noise and the lights in here.
Where did it come from? I mean, how's it survived?
Either there are two large parent dinosaurs up there in Carnarvon Gorge waiting to terrorise tourists, or it hatched from an egg that's been preserved in some mysterious way in the back of some cave and just popped out by itself. They've called it Endothermosaurus paradoxus, which really refers to some physiology about it. It's actually, we measured its temperature, which is something scientists have wanted to do for a long, long time. It was always thought that dinosaurs were cold-blooded like lizards that live today and crocodiles and things. We measured its temperature and we found that it's hot-blooded and it has a constant high body temperature of 39 degrees, which is just a bit higher than ours at 37, yes. Just a bit cooler than birds at 41 degrees. And that solves a whole bunch of mysteries. All the speculation suddenly gone out the window, and here's the real measurements coming from this real little creature.
Well, that's really exciting.
Yeah. It was thought, actually, that because these things were cold-blooded, they might actually only come out at night. Now, we've watched this little guy for the last week or so, and it's definitely nocturnal. It only comes out in the daytime. It curls back behind rocks and under foliage during the day. And that's very important because it was thought again that the fact that these things were nocturnal, lived only during the daytime, gave the mammals a chance to outcompete them in the old days. Yes. And that's why the mammals came to take over from the dinosaurs. Not true. Have to think those theories through again. Isn't it superb?
It is. Do you think we could touch it?
It normally tries to stay pretty motionless. It's got that strategy of freezing and not moving to try and remain camouflage. But, well, okay, we'll touch it there. Oh,
do you think it's
it's making a noise.
Is he fully grown, do you think?
No, the relatives. We've got fossils of it. Isn't it cute?
Beautiful.
I won't frighten it too much. It's You're beautiful, little guy. It's an amazing thing to be watching a real live dinosaur right here in the studio. It's incredible.
Stunning.
Yeah.
So you think it'll grow a lot bigger?
Its parents were about probably 4 metres long. One of its relatives, a bird-footed dinosaur, was about that long, Matabarosaurus. This one's very, very similar in lots of respects, except for these funny-looking things on the back. They're heat loss devices. I guess they're things that help it lose heat if it gets too hot in the desert sun. But
it's a really interesting shape, isn't it?
It is.
It looks a bit like the Opera House, actually.
Perhaps Jan Utzon was inspired to produce the Opera House on one of these designs. Yeah. I guess when they roll up too, these things will fold down and make a nice protective shell like an armadillo.
Yes.
Yeah.
David, how can you be so sure that it is related, that it is a dinosaur and it's not just some other really unique...
Well, we weren't really sure until these friends of mine, we all took it down to the Queen Victoria Hospital and took an X-ray of it, and we checked out into the infant ward, actually. It was really hilarious. Some of the paediatricians were quite surprised. But we popped it in front of the X-ray machine and we got these terrific X-rays. We've got one here that shows the skeleton inside, and that shows great similarities, in fact, with the skeleton of dinosaurs. So we've got a lot of similar features around the neck and the head. It's got big carnivorous teeth. It's got long ribs and these big, strong processes off the back here where muscles would attach to those funny opera house things on its back.
Sure.
So, I mean, here's the evidence before our eyes, a genuine X-ray of a living skeleton from this wonderful little find. And
you say it's a carnivore?
Yeah.
Do you know what it eats?
No, I think it'll probably take a good chomp of a finger.
Yes.
Actually, I can see Paul hovering in there in the wings. Paul, come and have a look. You've got to join in.
It looks so cute.
We'd like a volunteer, Paul.
I'm the guinea pig, am I?
Yes, that's right. They probably like guinea pigs.
No, a little bit
no, he's actually reacting more to you than to either of us.
Yeah. Oh, it's the gentle touch, you see.
That must be it.
It's quite appealing, actually, isn't he?
Yes, he is. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're extremely lucky. It's one of those things that as I said, you've seen it first and for the only time ever on Earthwatch. And I guess in a couple of years' time, when it's grown up halfway towards being 4 metres long, we'll have to have a much bigger cage for it.
Yes.
But we'll bring it back and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Fantastic. How exciting.
Yep. Paul, what do we got next week?
Well,
to top
next
this?
week, to top this, well, I don't know if we can, but you never know. You might have seen that commercial on TV where a dog walks up to a snail and sort of sniffs it and then goes, stands in it.
Like Monty Python's foot.
Well, that won't quite be happening. We have dogs and snails and slugs, but the dog's very obedient, and the snails and slugs, we're going to find out a bit more about how they work and what they do and everything.
Terrific.
Sounds good.
Okay, well, we'll see you next week, 5 o'clock Fridays for Earthwatch.
Bye
See you
for
then.
now.
Bye for now. Bye.